good afternoon, everyone. Trackman44 here again. Hey, we're back today again with another telephone pole, but it too came to me on the same load as those first ones that we saw. So we're going to go ahead and mark this at about 11 foot. Hey, you know what, guys? You got to put gas in these things. We want to keep them running. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I am back behind the camera. He's given me a couple of instructions about what to say. And that's pretty much anything except don't talk about money, religion, or politics, and quit talking when the blade is being pulled backwards. He ran out of gas just a bit ago, and he ran out of water right before that. So we should be good for a while.
We hope, unless I run out of steam.
I run out of steam. You probably already know he's sawing up telephone, old utility poles. They may have been telephone poles. He's probably already told you what he's going to do with these. He's going to use them as poles to keep the other lumber up off the ground. These have been around for a while, some of them as long as 25 years. They've been treated with a preservative, probably creosote, maybe penta. Both of those are being phased out because of environmental hazards. From what I read, I researched it a little bit. They have long chemical names. The one of them has arsenic in it. I figured that was probably one of them that was being phased out. Anything with arsenic in it doesn't sound good to me. Anyway, environmentally, they're trying to do better. They're looking for more water-soluble preservatives. You want it to be able to be insect repellent and last as long as possible because it's expensive to replace these and dangerous. But at the same time, you don't want them to kill everything around it for the next 100 years. All right, next pass to square this one up a little more. All right, because these poles have been treated with stuff, anything you cut off of it has to be treated differently too. can't burn them in your fireplace in your house. You can't use them in open fires with people around. And heaven help, you cannot barbecue your steaks with these. Keep turning it on now and just harass you with questions? No, I was just saying that the leftovers, the offal, the extra slabs, you had to be careful with what happened to them and handle them. And that they are not prime candidates for the barbecue.
No, not at all.
It would give it an interesting taste, but
Yeah. Even short-lived as you may be.
yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about bugs.
This is true. And like say, even this dimension material can only be used on outside shed.
Right, yeah. Oh, and you had made a picnic table out of womanized lumber and treated it with a chemical. And when I sat on it, I broke out in a rash. So even chemically just painted on stuff can have problems for a lot of people.
Right, that was Thompson's water seal that broke you out.
Okay.
Uh-oh, we made a mistake.
What happened? Too small?
We got 5 15/16 by 6.
Okay.
6 by 6.
How tragic is that?
Not too.
Not too tragic. Well, just cut it down a little more on all the sides. It'll be okay.
Yeah, I cut it into a 4x4 and throw the rest away.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it does. This one here has some knots in it. This is the first 6 by 6 so far that has any knots in it.
They usually are limbless, aren't they? Don't they grow trees or trim the limbs off before they
For
get?
the better poles, they're at the bottom where there's no leaves or limbs for 30 feet or 40 feet or so.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice straight pole.
Well, this is yellow pine, you said.
Yeah.
A lot of this is grown in Georgia, I believe, and in southern states.
Yeah. But I got lucky and got this pretty much centered.
I know. That is a really nice shot there.
It's a little bit off on the other end. I
Well,
didn't get it quite adjusted.
just keep trimming. All right. He just told me that we should give some serious consideration to, and I thought it was something good, but it's a debarker.
Yes.
But he also told me I need to move. Okay, he told me he needed a debarker, which would eliminate this. Why aren't you wearing a mask? Wait a minute, I'm gonna turn this off so I can yell at him better. Okay, I made him go get a mask. But in the meantime, I just wanted to bring you back here and show you how pretty the dogwoods are. But please overlook the tractors. If I can get this to do a close-up, maybe not. I forget. There, maybe I can do a better job of showing you just the dogwoods without all those poor various pieced things. See, I just overlook them. I forget they're there. But look how pretty the dogwoods are. Yeah. This year's been a strange spring. Everything has bloomed all at one time. I don't know what kind of bird that is. If you all know, you can tell me. All right, he's back and back to the song. All right, I'm happier now. I told him it couldn't be good for him to breathe because if it killed bugs and rodents, it couldn't be good for you to breathe the dust. Are you going to run that thing over it to make sure it doesn't have any nails and stuff in it?
Yeah.
Okay. We have to demetal it as much as you can.
I got a whole bucket full of stuff I've taken out so far.
Really? Found any money yet?
No money.
No gold? No silver? You never know what you'll find in the middle of these. He had one log. He probably showed you that already. It looked pretty good, sawing away, looked real good. Get down to a couple feet from the bottom and found a lot of runs. Termite runs, ant runs. I think those poles were free. That end there doesn't look so great, but we'll know after he starts cutting it, squaring it up. Is that another nail there? Yeah. Ooh. Well, better with that little sandy thing than the sawmill blade.
I have to go get a chisel and chisel it out.
Okay. Maybe the sparks will show up. That'll be exciting.
Oh, look at here.
Another one? Roofing nail. Well, it probably used to hang up a tag or something.
Yeah, sheriff advertising.
Sheriff. I know. Could be.
That guy for sheriff.
Yeah. Yeah. I see those signs all over all the time. Don't they sometimes put tags on them to mark where they are and things like that?
You used to put fire tags on them.
Yeah.
There you go. Take a look at that. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can maybe get a little closer. Yeah, that looks
like a 60-penny spike.
You found all that in there?
Not in this one.
No, but I mean in the various ones.
In the various ones so far. Yeah.
Wow.
And I already threw a pocket full of them away before I thought to save them.
Yeah. What all you find in them? Yeah. Yeah. This is a boring part, and I don't really have anything to say. Not that I really ever have a lot to say. Well, I have a lot to say. I mostly control myself. All right. I've been just sitting here drinking my tea while he goes through here finding nails. He's actually working. I'm actually not. I have a Yeti cup, and I really like my Yeti. I have some Stanley cups too, but I think the Yeti keeps things hotter and colder. I know that's personal opinion, but Stanley makes every color, shape, and size. Oh, some of them are really pretty. Oh, here's another. Whoa.
There's some money.
Now that's serious.
That's copper stapler.
It's copper? Whoa. That's probably worth what? Nothing. Not much. Anyway, back to the more important stuff. Yes, I do like my Yeti, but it won't fit in my cup holder. That's a real problem. I have to give up some of my, although I can't stand cold coffee. It's just a tough decision whether you want something that fits in your cup holder but doesn't work as well, or something that doesn't fit in your cup holder but you can't take it with you.
Now we saw in lumber, we talk about first world problems.
These are important things to consider. There's lots of different brands of cups, insulated cups.
I think we got them.
You got them all? All right, now you got to run the magnet thing on them? Is that a technical term, magnet thing?
No.
Oh, it's a metal detector thing.
Electronic.
Electronic metal detector. We can't have anything that doesn't need batteries anymore, right?
Right.
I wish it'd go off so I could hear it. That's a fake here. No, it's really good not to hear anything. It's a really nice day. We've had some iffy weather. Not tornadoes and stuff like some of the states have had, or flooding. We're up on a ridge. If it floods here, a lot of people are in trouble. I can smell these trees way over here, these poles. Oh, you gotta block that one.
Yeah, you remember what that's for?
Oh, yes, but I like the way you explain it. That's how you got the center of the pole, of the core in that last pole.
Hey, I had a malfunction.
Okay. What's going on?
My throttle cable got loose or something.
Oh. How serious is that? Well, yeah, it's your throttle cable, so it is kind of serious. How about the repair? Is it major, minor, inconvenience?
Well, it's too hot to work on that.
Oh, okay. So it's coffee break time.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of the cable has got a little doohickey bent into it.
Oh, I like that technical term, doohickey thing. That's my term. Yeah?
And pull my throttle there and nothing happened.
Oh, okay. All right. Be right there. Okay, it's definitely a problem with the throttle cable. The hook on the end of, not the end on the handle, but the end internally in the center part thingy, has broken off. I guess that one, the other end is attached to the, no, that's attached to that. What's the other end attached to inside?
Carburetor.
The carburetor. All right. So, yeah, the carburetor that does that carburation thing. No, I know what it does. Anyway, it has broken off and he has to reach in with needle nose. Right now the engine's hot, so he's going to wait and let it cool down. Work on it tomorrow. Maybe put it in its own little video. So in the meantime, it is time to wrap things up, drink a cup of coffee, talk about the things I wish he'd be doing instead of this. Ha ha.
You can tell them we're out of here.
I can tell him we're out of here?
Yep.
All right. So I don't really have anything else for you to do. We can just drink coffee and sit on the front porch. For us, for right now, this is Tractor Man 44. What? What?
Who is this and what are we doing?
This is Tractor Man 44 and the missus, and we are out of here.